Hi, guys. I'm sorry that I couldn't do a Zoom today. My internet's messing up and Zoom is messing up with me. You know how bad the sound was last night? That was so strange. But I did want to share some things with you. I know we're going on spring break this week, even though we really aren't going anywhere. But I wanted to read some stories to you that I really enjoy and I like reading with my classes every year. Some of you might remember this story from, I think Mrs. Butler reads it in kindergarten. I'm really not sure, but sometimes, reading stories more than once is great. And you'll probably understand or learn more this time, about it. So this story, I got my new camera working, my old camera. And I'm going to turn my lights off overhead. Maybe that's the problem. Let me do this. There we go. That's much better. Okay, the name of this story is Bunny Troubled by Hans Wilhelm. Now, if you look at this picture, you might see that some of those things that are in the basket and on the ground, or something doesn't look like all the others. Looks like a ball of some sort. It's an interesting basket with some belt loops, too. It's kind of like its own backpack. And look at that character. He looks like he's happy. He looks like he is, I wonder if he's the Easter Bunny. I'm not sure. Let's take a look inside and see what the story's about. Well, since it's about trouble, we might know that something's going to happen. Let's see. Bunny Trouble. There's that same picture right there. Now, in this picture, I see something very interesting. I see a beautiful setting. The setting is in a mountain, maybe mountains or grass area, kind of like where we live. We see some beautiful daffodils, which are spring blooming flowers, and some little white ones down here. I don't know what those would be. Some trees, and their leaves are on them, so it's already springtime too. Look at all those leaves here. But what is that? What in the world has happened? Now, we know that these lines mean movement, right? And it shows, an illustrator can show movement on a flat page by putting those lines to imagine it flying through the air. Very interesting. I've always looked at this. Look at this picture down here. It kind of looks like it's a bear face or something, huh? I don't know if that was the author or the illustrator putting a little trick in there or something, but it has nothing to do with our story, I found out. All right, let's turn the page and see what happens with this ball and the trouble. Here we go. Once there was a rabbit colony that was different from any other. The rabbits here were in charge of decorating all the Easter eggs for the Easter Bunny to deliver. Everyone worked year-round getting ready. Oh, look at that. Look at all these happy bunnies. What's going on here? Look at this silly one right here. Little baby is painting on there. We've got some of them in the tree right here. Well, wait a second. That one's not really, they're flicking like paint, aren't they? Huh. We've got a lot of little kids. We've got older bunnies. We've got somebody here who broke one, it looks like, and is upset a little bit. Looks like kind of fun painting all those eggs like that. Look, that one has a cute little heart on it. And look, these are some designs maybe that they go to. What is happening there? Do you guys see that? If I zoom in, this camera, if I zoom too much, it gets a little goofy. So let's see. Let me see if I can I just set it up with my little tablet. Is it going to work? There we go. That's not very nice, is it? And look at all of the white eggs in the middle that are going to need to be painted. But wait a second. Do you see that? Uh-oh. There it is again. There's those lines. That ball is coming from over here. So when it said that everyone worked year-round getting ready, maybe one of them isn't working right now. Let's get this focused again. Is it focusing? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone except Ralph. He cared for only one thing in the world: soccer. Oh gosh, and look at the chicken friend. Looks like he's the referee. Or is it a he? Yeah, it's a rooster, right? Carrying an egg. Hold on. Look at this. What in the world? Look at what Ralph is doing. Look, we've got the pigs at the farm, and he's kicking his foot's up. So he's kicking. Look what he did to the scarecrow. That is not nice at all. Look at there. Oh, no. It worried his mother and father. Look at this. What happened? I'm going to go out a little bit more and see if I can get... There we go. Okay. So I can see that from what the father is doing in the picture, looking in a mirror, wearing a towel, and there's oh my goodness, a towel. So this is a bathroom. Looks like they're getting ready in the morning or at night, because look, there's Ralph. He's kicking. What did it do, though? We can see where the ball went. It went up to the lamp. Crash. All of that came down. And then look, it moves over here. And boing. On the floor. Comes up. And interesting, why are there two balls there? Yes, that is the reflection in the mirror. And look at this. This must be a sister. And she looks a little scared. Look at all of their eyes. We can see them in the mirror, their reflection as well, huh? They're like, what? Oh, Ralph, that's not very good. You're not supposed to do that in the house. And he doesn't seem to really mind. Look, he's got a smile on his face and his eyes are closed as long as he can kick. It worried the other rabbits in the colony. The colony is a collective noun for a group of rabbits. Oh, no. So there's a nice lady, a nice rabbit. She's cutting some beautiful tulips, another spring flower. But wait, the ball has arrived. Oh, and it broke this pretty fountain or statue and broke it. Bounced down. Oh, no. Damaged her beautiful flowers. Knocked her scissors out of her hands, too. That's dangerous. That would make me unhappy if that happened in my garden. What happens down here? Uh-oh. So someone is getting a little ticket for parking his truck at a meter. I have no idea why. But look at the officer. Oh, boy. Not only did the ball come up and knock his hat off, it looks like he had a little bit of fake hair, like a toupee, which is a wig for a boy. Oh, no. That's not going to be good. But take a look at this next picture. What happened here? That is his classroom, I bet. Oh, no. Came in from a window. And it says it worried his teachers in the school where all the young rabbits went to learn egg decorating. Where was Ralph while everyone else was hard at work in the classroom? He was outside working on his fancy footwork. Footwork, that's a compound word too, huh? The work your feet do. I guess moving around with those feet and kicking. Ugh, and look what they're learning in their class. Yep, it's egg design, right? Yep, that's what I said, right? Learning egg decorating. And look at the drawing. So they have to memorize and practice. That would be a fun class. Yeah. It worried his sister, Liza. Oh, now we know her name. Let me go back out. Especially when he ruined her birthday party. Oh, no. So here he is. His eyes are closed again, and he kicks. But what happens here? Oh, gosh, this picture is kind of funny. Look at this picture. So the ball, he doesn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls, does he? No, he has one. And we are seeing, it's focusing, hold on. We are seeing what it did from the cause. Him kicking this ball, look at the effect. It goes flying through the air, and it goes, and the first place it lands is on this Oh, she's got a baby. It's a mama. And she gets hit in the head and drops her baby who's had a bottle. And then boing, 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 those lines are like boom. And then it came over. It came over here. And the next spot it goes to, oh no, the cake. The cake. What? And it messed up the cake, and then it keeps going, and it goes, meow. Oh no, it hits this one in the face. It might be, no, there's Liza right there, huh? Because she's got the L. But someone's holding the cake cutter right there to get that bonk right in the head, and then boom, and it comes back over. And look, that's where it lands on this guy right here. Boom. Squishes his hat. And then look at this final bounce. Oh no. Baby birds in a nest. They might not know how to fly yet. That is so sad. Oh boy. This is not good, huh? And here's what the words say at the bottom here. It says, Liza loved Ralph more than anyone else in the world, but she knew that one day he would get into trouble. He just didn't fit in. Fitting in, that doesn't mean like he's fitting inside a box. It means kind of getting along with other people, doing what they do. He's kind of what they call out of place when it comes to the colony. He just likes playing soccer. And he's not really thinking about the effect of what he's doing. Let's see what happens next. Each year, as Easter approached, everyone got busier and busier. Sorry about this old camera. It takes a little longer than the Elmo. The chickens laid more eggs. Oh yeah, they are chickens. So I guess that was a chicken, not a rooster. Or a hen, you know what I meant. The painters, jelly bean makers, and all the basket stuffers all worked overtime. Well, these guys down here, these little rats or mice are playing cards. So they're not. But over here, look at how busy everyone is. And we've got this group working over here, making these pretty baskets. But oh no, there it is, right there. The ball. Ralph. Ralph had to work too, but he had a hard time keeping his mind on his job. Instead, he was thinking about place kicks, and he tried just one. Oops! Over went a full basket of eggs. He didn't kick the ball, did he? He kicked the basket. The exhausted chickens groaned. Now, why would the chickens be exhausted? That's a good description word, huh? Good adjective. What have they been doing a lot? They've been busier and busier. They are laying more eggs. Yeah, that's got to be tiring for them. So, wow, all those eggs that needed to be cooked and then to get ready. My goodness. The rabbits shouted at Ralph, "Go play soccer on the other side of the trees so we can finish our work in peace," they said. Ugh. He's kicking this. Some of them broke up here. Some of them knocked over the ones that they painted. What a mess. What a mess. They're just sick and tired of him being around there. Let's see what happens. Ralph was glad to go. He went off to play by himself on the other side of the forest. So there is a moose enjoying some green plants by the water, and the boat goes right through his antlers. Went into the water by the otter. Oh, no, it's a beaver, huh? By the beaver and this little frog. Oh, no. Down here we've got, oh, boy. That is not going to go over well, I would think. Right on a bear. And then, right there. I don't know what kind of animal that is. Is it just a mouse? I don't know. But look, the baby got hit in the head. That night, he did not come home. His mother wept and wrung her hands. Now, the word wept, that's a past, and it's called an irregular past tense word. It is the past tense for weep. Just like when you keep something, you don't say I keeped it, you say I kept it. When you are weeping, you wept in the past. So weeping is, and you can see a little tear there. It's crying really hard. His mother wept and wrung her hand. She's like, oh, so nervous. Where could he be? She wondered. And with Easter just 2 days away. Look at Liza's wondering too, huh? See that egg hiding there? I don't know why it's there. Morning came. Still Ralph had not come home. Liza slipped out to search for him. She slipped out, which kind of means maybe snuck out. She found him not far away, locked up in a cage. A farmer had caught him while he was practicing his dribble in the cauliflower field. Oh, the coach always told us to look where we were going, not at our feet, Ralph joked sorrowfully. Don't worry, Liza told him. I'll go and get help. You see her going here? Oh, that's her slipping out, huh? But now she's going to go get help. She ran back past the busy rabbits, calling, Mama, Mama, we must save Ralph. The farmer has caught him and is going to make him into Easter dinner. They're going to eat him? Oh, no. Oh, I knew that bunny would get into trouble someday, wept Mama as she followed Liza to Ralph's cage. It had thick bars and a heavy padlock. A padlock. I think that's a little different than what Connor brought with the combination lock. I think it's the kind that hooks in and you need a key at the bottom. We'll never get him out of there, moaned their mother when she saw Ralph inside. Of course we will, said Liza firmly. I think I can get the lock open. And look, at least he's got some food. The farmer wasn't being mean there. But still, he's not happy now. It's the first time we've seen him sad like that. Well, wait, was he sad on this one? Let me see. Yeah, we could kind of see him there when he was like, when he was groaning about not being able to look at his feet. So Liza says she can get the lock open. Yep, look. See, that's a padlock right there. So, oh my goodness, look at this. Liza worked for hours, but the lock refused to be picked. Couldn't get the lock to open. The bars wouldn't bend. There you go. That's another contraction, right? Would not bend. The doors couldn't be pried off. They could not be pried. To pry something is to bend it. So the past tense is pried. You drop the Y and you put I before the E and the D. And here she is. Oh boy, look at this. She even used a saw. That was like a sharp blade there, called a hacksaw. And she was trying to cut into the bar right there. And it broke the blade, not the bar. I mean, it got close, but I don't think she can do it. Wow. And look, she was trying to pound it here. I realize now. She took that big sledgehammer and was hitting it because it's like movement. So it's going bonk, bonk. She's strong. Here she is trying to pry it right here with what's called a pry bar. And she's really trying to get that pried off. If I ever get free, whispered Ralph, I promise I will never play soccer again. No, Ralph, said Liza. You want to be a soccer player. And you will be too. But you also have to help with the eggs. And I guess Mom is there because she said, and not be such a nuisance, added Mama. So if you don't know what nuisance means, think about what a mom would think. Remember how, I guess it means to be a nuisance is kind of being annoying again. Maybe that. Getting in trouble. Yeah. Ralph knew they were right. He promised to do what they said. Hours passed. See, hours with an H, so that's time. Hours passed. She worked for hours to try and get him out. Suddenly, Liza cried, I've got an idea that will do the trick. But we have to hurry. Liza and Mama ran all the way home. In no time, Liza was back carrying a small bundle under her arms. She squeezed it carefully through the bars of Ralph's gate. Then she whispered the plan. It's interesting how dark she is there. But wait, we can kind of see. We see this part here, but look, there's an owl. And that must not be the sun, right? She did say hours passed, so it must be nighttime now. So she's whispering the plan. Here's Ralph. And now it says, the next morning, there was a great commotion around the cage. Well, motion is how movement, and COMM, like communicating, is togetherness, talking together. So commotion is like all these things going on, motion all around the cage. Oh, so there's the cage right there. Look at all the animals coming over. What's happened? Inside it, next to Ralph, was a basket of the most beautiful Easter eggs anyone had ever seen. Some were polka dotted, some were dyed deep purple, and some were painted with rainbows. The farmer's children gathered around. He must be the Easter Bunny, they exclaimed with wonder. How else could he have gotten those eggs? We must let him go, or there won't be any Easter for us. So the farmer opened the cage door. Ralph ran home as fast as he could. He's free. But he didn't forget Liza's words. He did try harder with his painting. Look at this. Ralph even became known for one special design, which he did far better than anyone else, and almost as well as kicking, passing, and scoring. Look at that. He made eggs that look like soccer balls in different colors. That's a great way to participate in both activities. Aw, I love it. I think that's great. Now, isn't that a really, really good story? The back tells us a little bit of information too, and this is where we can read about what's going to happen inside. It says, it's the day before Easter. All the bunnies are busy, except Ralph. All he wants to do is play soccer. And what trouble he gets into. And that's so cute. I love this story. All right, I'm glad we got to share it. Thanks for listening. I'm going to turn this off now, okay?